And I am so proud to bring you Let's Learn Love magazine. I don't know if a lot of you know this, but this has been a love of mine for these last couple of weeks. And I have the beauty of talking to one of the wonderful writers and contributors with us today, Miss Lorinda Angelar. How are you doing today, sweetie?
I am wonderful, Queen. Let's learn love. Let's go. I'm excited to be here.
Thank you so much. We have known each other for a long time, but um, I want the pleasure of introducing you to the world. So let us know a little bit more about you.
Hello, everybody. I am Lala, and you are actually looking at my leadership coach. I love, 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 love her. So to be able to work on this huge project with her that is so close to her heart is definitely an honor to me. I am an 8-time published author. I am a magazine writer now. I am a grief recovery specialist, a John Maxwell speaker and coach, a mom, a friend, a poet, a spoken word artist, just a lover of people.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. And what are some of the other writings besides the lovely writing, which we'll get to in a moment? But what are some of the other writings that we can find you that you have penned?
Okay, so you can actually go on to Barnes and Noble and Amazon.com, and you'll find my writings as well as some of the collaborative works that I've been in. I have 4 collaborative works and 4 of my books. You can find She Blinked, The Book of Me, Confessions of a Serial Dater, The Making of a Butterfly, and there's some other books there. And then I'm working on another book called Fat, Ugly, and Nearly Dead. So you can find my writings on Amazon and Barnes and Noble.
Awesome. We just had another one of our writers jump in, and we will get to her in one moment because I want to make sure that she gets her full time as well. So, Lala, tell us a little bit about the piece that you have written for Let's Learn Love, the mini magazine.
Okay, awesome. The piece that I wrote, it's pretty much about self love because self love is the first love. And if you don't master self love, how can you truly love someone else? Because that is how we reciprocate based on how we feel about ourselves. So that is a piece that I wrote because it's near and dear to me. It's something that I've really been working on for the past couple of years is getting to know myself, loving myself, understanding my triggers, understanding how I communicate, how I relate to someone else, what I give and what I hold back. So that is the piece that's what I wrote and I contributed to the magazine. It's a piece on self love. Again, it's the foundation for every kind of love that we give, whether it's a friendship, an intimate relationship, a leadership position. It's the foundation for everything. So that is what I got to contribute.
Well, thank you so much for what you contribute each and every day to just life in general. But we're looking more for some of the stuff that you're going to be presenting for Let's Learn Love. And where can everybody find you besides Let's Learn Love magazine? Where can we get on your social media, find you, talk to you, and everything else?
Thank you. So I am available on Instagram as I am Lorinda Andujar, She Blinked LLC, and Heal the City Inc., as well as LinkedIn as Lorinda Andujar. I'm on Facebook with all of those, as well as Books and Brunch. You can find me on Eventbrite, Wisdom app, um, YouTube. So just Google me and you'll find me somewhere. And I love to connect with you.
Awesome. Thank you so much. We are now going to go to our other, one of our other excellent writers that we had, Miss Trafina Baskin. I have known her forever, but she is amazing, and I want to let the world know who she is as well. So let me unmute you. Uh-oh. Let me unmute you. And hi, Trafina. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you today?
Well, I know we just wanted to take a quick little moment and get to know who you are. Like I said, I've known you forever, but let us know who you are, and so we can have a little bit of background about you, and then we'll get into some of the other things that you have written and which you have written for the magazine.
Yes, ma'am. Well, right now I'm just an aspiring author, working on potentially a novel or whatever God leads me to do with it. um,
Amen.
I have like 3 book trilogies that I really have been burning in my spirit for many years, and I'm really trying to get those, birth those, finally, and I think it's time for them. So I'm really excited about the process that I'm going through now, the exploration process, and yeah, it's really been interesting as I am preparing myself for these books. I'm learning more about myself, so it's really cool. So
Good. So we're looking forward to seeing those in the future. We know you have some greatness that's ready to come out and be birthed soon. So we're looking forward to it. But until then, we just have to wait until the piece that you have written for Let's Learn Love magazine.
yeah.
And I really wanted to let people know to do this just briefly so we could introduce you all and get you all familiar with everybody the way that I'm familiar with you.
Yes.
So if you could just talk about a little bit about what you had in the magazine that you contributed, and what effect that you wanted it to be for the people that read it.
Well, the article I wrote was geared towards widowhood. I have been a widow for 13 years now, and the mother of technically 5. I have 4 teenagers at home though. So when you talked about the Valentine's Day article, and that's usually surrounded by love, it the one aspect people tend to forget are people that have lost loved ones and are trying to redefine what love looks like for them, in the new stage of their life, in the new chapter of their life. So I wanted to kind of deal with that because there's so many aspects to it. Sometimes people don't know how to get themselves out there. Sometimes people are still struggling with their loss, that they want to do something new and something different, but they're still kind of stuck where they were. And the thing is, all of that's okay actually. And sometimes we can kind of not understand where people are and want to push them into places they're not ready. But it's all phases, it's all baby steps. And sometimes even when you're not completely healed or completely out, it's okay to take some baby steps and see what else is out there. So that's kind of what my article was geared towards, just making that love transition. Talk about those transitions in love that we deal with a lot of times in life. So my article dealt with the transitions in love through being married, then being widowed, and then being single again, and now being in a committed relationship. It's the nuances of all that. So I just wanted the audience to know that, no matter what stage you find yourself in life, that, love is always there for you.
Right. And, I think you so eloquently did that in the story. And I really encourage, if you haven't read it, please go out and read it. I'll go ahead and make sure that I reshare it, and I'm sure the other authors will reshare it as well. But, the one thing that you would love to leave with the reader about your story.
I think the one thing is, a lot of times we think people are stuck with whatever that last situation was, especially when they have children. And it's kind of like I want people to understand that it's okay to grow away from that situation. Yes, it was wonderful during that time. Yes, it was wonderful when you were married, but this is a new phase. Who are you now? explore that more, and then the love that you're looking for will come to you.
Awesome. I love it. Well, if they do follow you on social media, that's a plus. But let's try to get you some more people. So how can they follow you on all things social media, Trafina?
Facebook and LinkedIn, I'm just Trafina Bastion, or Trafina C Bastion. I'm not sure which one, but if you put in Trafina, it's not that many. And then on Instagram and Threads, I'm Tripout76. So it's TRYPOUT76. And you can find me in all those places.
Well, thank you so much for coming on. And I'm looking forward to seeing more of your work. I just thank you again, for everything that you contributed, and I hope that we really get your story out there, and I really know that this story can help somebody else as well.
I'm glad.
So
thank you for allowing me to be a part.
And thank you for taking your time for coming out for just a little brief moment tonight. So I just wanted to say thank you to everybody who's watching. Thank you for everybody that came on. We just wanted to do something brief just so that we could say hi and show our face to everybody. And if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please let me know. We will be looking for new writers. I am putting all that information together for the spring edition that will be coming out. This one was just a little sneak preview of what we had to come, so we will be doing some more stories. But if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to reach me at Let's Learn Love, and make sure you follow all of our writers, and look for us to do more things soon. So until then, thank you again. I am Dr. Cassandra Parks Evans, the editor-in-chief of Let's Learn Love magazine. And until then, goodbye.